What is going on, guys? From now on, call me Chris Jericho. Looks good. Right. I look like a giant mushroom or some shit. What is going on, guys? As always, your favorite YouTuber of all time, the Great One. I am. Acknowledge that. Appreciate that. And always, when you go to sleep, when you wake up, and you're about to drink your first coffee of the day, always appreciate that and pray for the forehead. You love it. Don't ya, boy? Everybody loves the forehead, boy. And today we have another video of WWE news, rumor, speculation, and all of that sorts of crap. And we have a lot of things that doesn't make any sense, and some good news when it comes to Vince McMahon, Broken Hardy, Chris Jericho, something that we always wanted answers to and we thought about. And today is the day when you're going to find about that. I don't do this often, but make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Make sure to go to Greatness TV, my second channel, which is doing pretty nice. It's a different channel. It's not a wrestling channel, but I guess it's kind of funny. People love it, and half of the comments right here are about my forehead. More like 70%. I don't care anymore. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter. I mean, you can be in my videos. You can. Also go to my Instagram, where you will see a lot of beautiful forehead pictures. And if you can support me on Patreon, only $1 would be really appreciated. Thank you very much from the boy Great One, who loves you deeply. Don't mind my hair, it's just too long and I just don't care anymore. I'm doing it anyway and it just works the way it is. It doesn't even matter. Chris Jericho says he called to Vince McMahon to tell him about his match against Kenny Omega. Reveals how Vince reacted to the news. If you guys don't know anything about it, basically Chris Jericho is going to be on Wrestle Kingdom, which is basically, there's this company, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and it's in Japan, obviously, and they have their WrestleMania, and their WrestleMania is called Wrestle Kingdom. They are not associated with the WWE in any way, and Chris Jericho announced that he's going to wrestle in that against their biggest talent, Kenny Omega. Shocking news, everybody's shocked, and it's going to happen in 2018. Make sure to watch that. It would boost New Japan Pro Wrestling's ratings very much, and it's going to be, I think, in US, the most watched New Japan Pro Wrestling pay-per-view or show of all time in US. A lot of people were thinking, what does Vince McMahon think about Chris Jericho going here? You know, he probably doesn't like it. What is he thinking about? And we all thought, like, is Chris Jericho, doing it on purpose to make Vince McMahon angry or something? And this is your answer. I know he was not upset because I called him 6 weeks before and told him as soon as the deal was done I would never surprise him like that. I didn't ask him for his permission, but I didn't have to. I told him what was going on. To be quite frank with you, he was super excited about it. If I had been somebody else, I think Vince wouldn't have been happy, but once again, he knows where I'm coming from. I would say you could count on one hand the amount of people that had done that over the years. As far as leaving for somewhere else and telling him about it first, I had no contractual obligation, but it was respect for the guy that I still consider to be my boss, because I would never want to do him like that. That would be a pretty crappy thing to wake up one day and see that. I think it was the right move to do, and I think he appreciated it. The part that I didn't read because it was very long, he basically said that I think he thinks that Vince McMahon actually secretly loves other companies succeeding, even though his mission is destroy all of them, because when another company does great, WWE does great as well, because it's wrestling, professional wrestling in general, sports entertainment. I like where Chris Jericho is coming from. I always thought about that one. Like, I think he wasn't sent by WWE to do it, but at the same time, he wanted to wrestle for New Japan Pro Wrestling because he didn't do that for another company and in Japan for a very long time. 20 years, 15 years, I'm not quite sure, man. It happened, like, I think before WCW days. So, it's a nostalgia thing. I cannot wait to see that. I will watch that. You guys will watch that? Let me know in the comments below. And that's what I thought, he had to tell Vince McMahon just because of his respect to the guy. I mean, wouldn't you do that? I'm pretty sure you would. Unless you were a piece of shit, I don't know. I don't know who you are. If you don't respect the forehead, I don't trust you in any shape or form. I don't know, guys. Don't disappoint me. Ronda Rousey's move to WWE reportedly imminent. According to two sources speaking with USA Today, Rousey is finalizing details of her move to WWE. The two sources, who were noted to be close to Ronda, requested anonymity because the deal has not been officially announced. WWE did not respond when contacted by USA Today Sports for a statement today. I mean, honestly, she's not as credible as she was like 2 years ago before she lost, but she's still a huge name. I'm not a fan of USC, but I still know her. Too much about her. Like, she was one of the biggest, like, I could say the biggest fighting star back in a day, and people know her. And when she moves to WWE, it will make a lot of buzz, man. The news are going to be wild. And it's not something that we will benefit a lot, the wrestling fans. It's going to be interesting to see, but not something that we would care about too much, It's not our guy, women. Cheers. But it will do good for WWE because it will get a lot of people's attentions. UFC fans in general, ex-WWE fans. It's like, oh, Ronda Rousey in the WWE? What is that all about? Oh, I might tune into Raw, so that is what is going to happen. Not personally excited. Hopefully you are, because the more people excited, the better, I guess. Right. Vincent Kennedy McMahon, reportedly a huge proponent of Vulcan Matt Hardy. Does Matt have creative freedom? Who owns the Broken Universe? And more. This is what I was thinking about when I was watching Broken Heroes, Matt Hardy's promo on Monday Night Raw, which was absolutely fine, man. It's so cringily good. I don't know how to explain it. Like, if a random fan who doesn't know anything about the wrestling WWE, he would be like, oh my god, what are they doing with Matt Hardy? And we, who know Broken Universe, the broken brilliance of Matt Hardy, Broken Hero, we love it. We just appreciate it. We, just like my forehead, it's broken. It's Vulcan. I know the comments are going to be about my forehead, so I'm just going to talk about it as well. Let's make this channel about my forehead. Once I saw that and I was like, does Vince McMahon like it? Because if he doesn't, we all know this gimmick is not going to work. That's always with Vince McMahon. If he doesn't like something, he will destroy it. Vince McMahon is apparently a big proponent of the Woken Matt Hardy character. A WWE contact informed Barrasso that Matt Hardy is being given creative license by Vince, who sees the character as an opportunity to cash in on an already popular established character. Yes, that is very, 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 very exciting news. You know why? Because whenever Vince likes something, you know it's going to be great. Vince McMahon likes AJ Styles. Look at AJ. AJ is trusted by WWE to carry that WWE Championship at 40 years old. He's trusted by Vince McMahon. That is very great. That is amazing. If it's going to continue, like, I would really love to know Vince McMahon's reaction to his character, like the promos. Does he like it? And I know he likes it from the business standpoint, like merchandise sales. Like when he sees that these merchandise sales, the money, he's gonna flip. This man's like, I like it. I like it. He's not a big sweaty man, but I would like to touch his beautiful hair, the broken and brilliance. I wanna know his reaction to the gimmick itself. Either way, I'm happy that he likes it because the more Vince likes it, the better for us, because we love Matt Hardy. You will love Matt Hardy. Also, one thing I want out of this rivalry: Vince McMahon and Matt Hardy segment needs to happen, or just Matt Hardy talking about Vince. The reason we must hear Matt Hardy saying Migmahan. We need that in the WWE. We must get it. We must get it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let's check that out.
Were you sent to infiltrate my event by your dastardly father, Migmahan?
I'm telling you, this is the greatest thing ever. This is the great. When somebody would ask you, explain Matt Hardy to me, how? It's just bunch of accents, bunch of bad stuff put together, and he's brilliant. You put a lot of garbage in, it's the best thing ever. Migmahan. This is brilliant. I love the guy. This is the biggest reason why I want to watch Raw right now. The only thing I care, honestly, on Raw at this moment, before Royal Rumble. There's nothing else important, and I want to know Matt Hardy's match at WrestleMania. If it's going to be Battle Royal, delete this fucking shit. Or maybe not. Hopefully it won't be WWE. Hopefully it will be something more creative. Roman Reigns calls himself the best performer in ring in the world right now. Hell yeah, this is gonna be good. You know I'm the best performer in ring in the world right now. You can go to my matches and my pay-per-views over the last 3 years and you can say I'm an idiot, or you can be like, man, he's got a point. You know what I mean? Roman Reigns, I need to say this to you before you ruin this fucking shit. Here's the thing, man. You're a good wrestler, no doubt about it. I love your matches, honestly, but best right now. Have you ever heard of that guy, AJ Lee? AJ Styles? I don't know how he's called. AJ? AJ Lyles Styles? Well, I don't know how he's called. That guy with long hair. He's a nice wrestler. Ever heard about him? Ever heard about Ziggler, Nakamura, Randy Orton, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn? As far as I'm concerned, they're still working in the WWE, and yet you're the greatest wrestler in the ring right now. In the world, in the ring, in the world, he's in the ring, in the world, okay, Kenny Omega, you can put that, Cody Rhodes, but Roman Reigns is the greatest, and the thing is, I wouldn't be that mad if somebody would say that about him, but him saying that is just so narcissistic and so egoistical. It's like me coming out here and not in a joke form, like seriously saying, what is going on, guys? This is the greatest YouTuber of all time. I know that a lot of people claim to be best, but look at me, I'm creating the best content, my editing skills are the best, and all of these other guys, why are you watching them? I'm the greatest. You can look at my videos and say, he's an idiot, but he got the point, because my videos are that good. I'm the greatest YouTuber. Fact. Greatest. In the world. It doesn't work that way, man. It does not work that way. It's the same thing that goes for good people don't tell you how good they are, you know? So it's kind of egoistical. I kind of like Roman Reigns, but he always says this dumb stuff on the interviews that makes him look like the biggest asshole, yeah? Either way, guys, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about Vince McMahon and Matt Hardy, Chris Jericho, and let me know in the comments below what do you think about Roman Reigns saying that he's the greatest wrestler in the WWE right now, in the world, whole world. You know that round thing that's called world? Roman Reigns is the best in it. Fact. Thank you for watching. Always appreciate that, guys. Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, link is in description. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.